After failing trying various cutesy ways to introduce this, basically I'm just going to be telling you a story. And in this story, it was just a normal Sunday in a normal church setting. This particular setting is a Mormon church or Latter-day Saint church. Now, if you can imagine a churchy setting, though, nothing I'm going to explain or tell you about in my story is going to be out of the ordinary. The only reason why it's extraordinary to me is the fact that I still remember it years later. Now, imagining this church setting, the church leadership is called the bishopric, and they sat at the very front of the building, away from their family. A member of this particular bishopric had a very large family. They filled up an entire pew. I don't think not one of them was over 10 years of age. And the family had recently grown by 2. So the frazzled mother sat there with her children, and all of a sudden the 2 newborns started to cry and fuss. I felt so sorry for this mother. She needed help. And I felt most sorry for the father, who all he could do was just look, onlook, I guess. Do you know what that means? Anyway, they onlook from the stand, because that's where the bishopric sits. But what happened now is my story. It was so amazing. A woman with a rather large family herself lit up without any pomp or anything, and put her arm around the mother, calming her down, letting her know things were okay. And she cradled one of the small babies in her arms and calmed her down so that the mother could tend to the other. Later, I was impressed and explained how thoughtful I thought that was, and how I was so glad that someone else saw the need and did something. And she explained, well, it's nothing. It's nothing that anyone wouldn't do. In fact, in her country, it was the expected norm in the small Haitian town where she grew up. And she was concerned more that she had committed some kind of American faux pas. Now, this I laughed at. It was laughable to me that any nation or country could have a monopoly on kindness or brotherly kindness or love towards one another. Anyway, and what further made it funny was that she would think that any other country, or that any other country could be thought to criticize another for being kind. But it's a real concern for people these days. Anyway, the thing that stood out in my mind after speaking to her, though, was her comment that it's nothing that anyone wouldn't do. Now, that is forever stamped in my thoughts, and the thought is that I know everyone deserves to be treated so kindly, but would anyone do that?